Alright, so today we're going to be looking at predictive search keywords, which are the most powerful keywords for eBay and Amazon. And we're going to be looking at how to cross-reference them with Google keywords to formulate the best keywords you can possibly get for any product listing. So I'm just going to go through like a mock-up process of finding a product and searching it on eBay, and then I'm going to go through the process of finding the keywords, and then I'm going to cross-reference them on Google Keyword Planner to find the best possible keyword or keywords for the listing. So I'm just looking at Overstock right now. I'm just going to go to a category and click it. Let's go kids and baby this time. And maybe toys. Let's go playsets. Okay, so I'm literally just going to be, during the normal process of researching products and listing them on eBay or Amazon, I am going to find a product, search it, see if I can list it on eBay during the normal research process. We have videos for the research process, so if you're watching this video and you haven't watched a video of how to research and list products, you might want to watch that one first. Here, so I'm just going to search this out by the actual name of the product. So 15 bucks on Overstock. So we're just going to try to find it selling on eBay. I'm going to go US only. And I'm going to go sold. Okay, 18 bucks by Overstock themselves. As you can see, you could 20 bucks. You could actually undercut Overstock themselves if you really wanted to. And because Overstock is friendly with resellers, they don't really care what you do. Then I don't suggest not doing it. Okay, so here's one sold for 25 bucks. So just right there, I already know I'm gonna probably not potentially undercut them. Here it sold for 17. 6 of them sold for 17. So you have multiple options here, right? You can list at $16.95, be the cheapest on eBay, and have a potential to sell more with no keywords in your title at all. Or you can be like this guy. Actually, he doesn't even have any good keywords in his title. Let's see how his description looks. Nothing in his description, and he sold it for 25 bucks. That's actually a massive, massive profit for this $15 item from Overstock. So that's your second option, is to undercut them at, let's say, $23.99, and then you could always come here and go, let's say, $19.99. Options completely up to you. If you want to use the strategy for getting the most profits, you can clearly see it's been sold multiple times for the $25 range. So you could go ahead and just simply list it for a little bit less than 25. And using the keyword process that we're going to be using will definitely help you get more sales at that price. You could always go $19.99 and sell it for less than what Overstock's selling it for now, be the second lowest price, or you can make a pretty small profit. Alright, a pretty small profit. So from Overstock, you're going to get 5% co-elbow rewards and 5% from Top Cash Pack always. So that means you're only ever going to be paying 5 to 8% fees at the most, and if you get the 12% email coupon, you're only going to be paying basically what you see or a couple percent more if you get that 12% coupon plus 5% Club O, depending where you live. If you're in the US, you're paying what you see, basically. If you're outside the US, you have to add on a few extra percent for currency conversion to the US, so you're going to be paying a few percent. But I always like to go safe at 10, so 10% on to 15 is going to be $16.50. So you're not even making 10% profit, so I wouldn't go under $16.99. You could go $17.99 and get above 10, or you can go just under this seller, which you've seen sell multiple times for 25 bucks, right? So that's not the process we're looking at. We just want to make sure this thing's selling at a price we can sell for, which it is. So now I'm just going to go back to eBay, and what I'm going to do is get an idea in my head of what this product is. So it's a glow-in-the-dark. It's like a glow-in-the-dark train track, basically, but it's for a car. So maybe I'll start with glow-in-the-dark. Glow-in-the-dark car. Glow-in-the-dark car track. See how that came up in the predictive search. So what the predictive search is, it literally is self-descriptive. It predicts what you're going to search based off of the craziest part about eBay or Amazon predictive search, which they both do it, is they will give you the top results based on internal algorithms from eBay itself or Amazon itself. Now, there's a lot of paid programs out there, like programs that you can pay for, like Merchant Words for Amazon, and a bunch of different programs you can pay for a monthly fee to get keywords for eBay and Amazon. But the thing is, and a lot of these programs claim they have access to the API and to the internal data of eBay and Amazon, but nothing gets more internal than what eBay is telling you themselves, or Amazon's telling you themselves, right? So if you type in dog bed, other than the word dog bed, the very next thing typed in the most after dog bed is going to be dog bed large dogs, dog bed medium, dog bed small, dog bed large, dog bed cover, in order of importance. eBay's literally trying to predict what you're going to search, and the way they do that, the way they predict what you're going to search, is based off of how many people are searching for these terms. So that means when someone searches dog bed medium 1,000,000 times, and someone searches dog bed small 700,000 times, and people search dog bed large a little bit less, all the way down to the bottom here, you're literally going off of order of what people are searching for. eBay's giving you this data absolutely free. Right? It's insane. So we're going to go back to that glow in the dark car. So you literally just slowly type out what the product is word by word and wait until you start seeing predictive searches pop up. So glow in the dark car track is a long tail keyword, which might not be an amazing keyword, but it does pop up in the predictive search. What I like to try to do is try to find 3 or 4 word key phrases. So I could go car track, toy would be the first one that pops up in the toy category. Car track, toy. Next thing I'm looking for is a certain amount of results. So getting on the first page for a keyword is going to consist of you getting a really, really powerful keyword that has very minimal results. Now you think, how can these really big, amazing keywords have very little results, like less than this, for example, like less than 1,000? I'd say less than 500 or even less than 300. You're most likely, if you do your listing properly and use these good keywords, you can get on the first page without having made sales. You can get on the first page of Amazon without having a sales rank by using this strategy. This is a strategy that people would pay a lot of money for. A lot of people don't know anything about it, and we teach it more in depth in our Amazon's SupremeCommerce, eBay, and Amazon training. But I'm giving it to you guys just for being loyal subscribers to the SupremeCommerce training YouTube channel. I'm giving it to you guys absolutely free. Right, so what I'm looking at here is this is too many results in my opinion, so I'm going to keep the search going. Right now we're going off a car track toy. It's only 3 words, so that's not bad. Now I'm going to let that, I'm basically just going to hit the space bar and let eBay tell me what else people search for when they're searching for this. So we have toy race car track and car track sets toys. This one seems a little more basic, this one seems a little more specific, and it comes one above that, so I'm going to click it. And there we go, below 2,000 results. That's pretty good. Now sometimes you can actually get on the first page for under 2,000 results without having to make any sales for a product if your competition is literally just pulling up because they have these words spread throughout their title or description, like very spread out. So if you actually take a look at some of the first like 5 to 10 titles on eBay, if no one has this keyword, these 4 words side by side make this key phrase. If no one has this key phrase together, you're going to most likely appear above them, like a pretty good chance, unless they're like the top 5 bestsellers on eBay, right? But as you know, eBay has more than 5 or 10 results on the first page. So it's pretty easy to get on the first page using this method. Like I said, very powerful method. Probably the most powerful method for finding keywords ever for eBay or Amazon, and no one does it. So, toy race car track. Even this guy that sold 77 does not have toy race car track as his beginning of the title or as his main key phrase. He has toy race car and he has 77 sold. So that's why he's popping up here. Now, if you're actually not even competing with these China sellers, so if you want to go down and click US only, you can actually see how many results there are for US, so 500 less. Now you're looking at 1,500 competitors, and you're going to be taking a look. Again, no one's using this keyword as their main keyword. By the looks of it, eBay's just pulling up what they think is the best result based off of what people search for most, bets off what's selling well, etc., etc. So as you can see on this page, I'm not seeing any with this exact keyword as their first. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, okay, this looks like a really good keyword. It popped up in eBay's predictive search. Now I'm going to take this keyword and I'm going to go to Google Ads Keyword Planner. Right? If you don't want to get there, just go to Google, type in literally Google Keyword Planner. You have to have a Google account. Once you're signed in, click Keyword Planner, and then you're going to want to click Find New Keywords. This one right here. So you're going to click that, type in the keyword you think you want to use from eBay, and you're going to click Go. Now the reason I'm searching this on Google is because majority of the time someone's searching for something and buy it off eBay, they're actually right here on eBay searching and typing it in here. Another one of the main reasons why you want to use keywords that eBay gives you for free, because they're telling you people search this the most. If you can get a keyword that eBay says, hey, people are searching this keyword a lot and there's only this many results, look how easy it is for you to get on the first page for a friggin' keyword. Like, it's insane. But the second thing is, if people aren't searching it on eBay or Amazon, where are they searching it? They are searching 9 out of 10 times. If it's not on eBay or Amazon, 9 out of 10 times they're searching it on Google. So that's why you want to bypass every other software, paid programs, this is absolutely free. Search it on eBay or Amazon, get your predictive search keyword, get one with little results, as small results as possible for a good predictive search keyword as possible. Then you're going to cross-reference it on Google, and you're going to see what this keyword's doing for monthly search volume on Google. Competition, most people look at Google keywords and go, well, if it's high competition, I have no chance. This is the thing. eBay and Amazon, you're not paying for advertising. You're not paying for marketing. eBay and Amazon are the ones that pay to put you on the top results in Google, and guess what? They have literally the biggest budgets of any e-commerce company in the world. Amazon #1. eBay's definitely top 4 or 5. So when you're listing a product on eBay and your keyword is the same as what is in a Google keyword search, so let's say this is a highly competitive keyword, which Google is saying the competition's high, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because eBay is going to squash any competition that this keyword has, right? And because you're selling on eBay, they're paying millions upon millions of dollars in marketing and advertising, and you get access to that for free. All you got to do is know how to find the keywords and price your product properly. It's mind-boggling how insanely profitable it is and how simple it is if you know what you're doing. And this process right here, there is no better way to find keywords. So you're going to do that, find the predictive search keyword, cross-reference it on Google. So the actual keyword is toy race car track, but here we have race car track toy. So it's basically the same keyword but spelled in a different order. Now, it would be nice if we could pull this actual toy race car track up, but it's not. I'm not finding it in Google. So another thing I'm going to do is go, okay, some people search this 1,000 to 10,000 times a month on average, which is pretty good. If it's 10K to 100K, better, and then 100K to a million, obviously the best keywords possible. Anything below the 1K to 10K I won't touch. If it's 100 to 1K or 10 times to 100 times, I wouldn't waste my time with it. So I'm going to take this keyword, go back to eBay, race car track toy, and see if this will pop up. Race car track toy. Race car track set. See what kind of results. Okay, so even less results, and this was the first keyword that actually popped up when typed in race car track set, right? Race car track set, this was the very top one, so that's definitely a very good predictive search keyword from eBay. And on Google, race car track set, it's not letting us see that one, so I'm just going to exit that out and search again with this one. See how I'm cross-referencing back and forth, back and forth? Race car track toy. Race car track toy. Oh, we're trying to go set. I don't know why that happened. Race car track set. There we go. Race car track set. Okay, 100 to 1,000. So not the greatest amount of searches. But people are searching it every month on Google, and it's actually one of the top keywords in the predictive search for race car track, one of the very first ones was race car track set, right? So you don't always have to have the keyword be above that 1,000 to 10,000 or 10 to 100 or above. I try to not go as low as this or low as 10 to 100 or 100 to 1K. But if eBay's telling you it's popped up as one of the top searched predictive search keywords on eBay, I would go ahead and use the keyword just because of how good it looks to me on eBay itself. Now the main point, the keyword you're going to want to use the most when it comes to, well, Google says this and eBay says this. In the end, eBay's more important because you are selling on eBay. But in the end, it's up to your discretion which keywords you choose, right? I would go ahead and use that keyword that we just found. You're not satisfied with that keyword, you can actually come to Google, but this is where you're going to get, it's going to get a little convoluted if you start to do your search on Google first. You don't want to search here first. You want to search eBay first. And you just want to cross-reference it on Google to make sure it has searches. That's all you really want to do. 100 to 1K, occasionally I would use it, especially if the keyword seems really good on eBay, and in this case it does, so that I would use that keyword, right? Now if you're not happy with the keyword you're finding, you can always obviously continue the process. You could even go back to the glow-in-the-dark one if you're not satisfied with it. It's all up to your discretion, right? Whatever you think is going to be the best keyword. Now another thing you can do is after you let your listing run for about 1 to 2 weeks, if you haven't made any sales, even though your keyword's amazing, your price is good, you haven't made any sales, but you know the product is already selling on eBay, you can drop your price a little bit, which is a good idea of going a little bit higher in price to start with, because then you have that wiggle room if you want to lower your price later, but you're still going to be in profit. Secondly, you can always change your title and change your main keyword, right? So if you think the keyword is the reason why your product wasn't selling in the first 1 to 2 weeks or whatever, however long, then you can always come back and try to find another keyword for your listing. So let's go glow-in-the-dark car. No, that's not going to work. Glow-in-the-dark car track, I think that's the keyword we popped up. People are going to be searching for this less because it's such a long keyword, but eBay, it did pop up in the predictive search, so eBay is saying people do search for this, right? Now it's definitely not a bad thing if it's a longer tail keyword, because then you're going to get really specific. You're going to have way less competition, which is a good thing, but sometimes with these long tail keywords you might just not get enough results, but it's up to you to pick and choose. It's up to you to test, right? The best option is 3 to 4 words, a 3 to 4 word key phrase. But glow in the dark is 4 words itself. That doesn't describe what the product is, right? It's a car track. You can't just use glow in the dark. You have to have, the keyword has to be very specific. But you want to keep it under 3 to 4 words in the key phrase. It's okay if you go a bit above, as long as eBay is telling you it's a good keyword, and obviously cross-reference it to Google. And then you're going to see if it has results for people searching on Google as well. So we'll just take this keyword, search it in Google, see if people are searching for it on Google too. And they are at 100 to 1K. That's about the same as that last one, and it's a longer tail keyword. So in my opinion, the longer tail the keyword, the more specific it is. And the last one had, let's take a look, I think it was our race car track set or something. Race car track set 820 results with the same amount of searches on Google. This one's 345 results. So this is the amount of competition you have. The less competition, the better, right? Longer tail keyword, more specific. In this case, same amount of searches on Google as the other keyword had, but you have less competition. So in this case, this probably is a better keyword for this toy. So I would go ahead and list this product at the price you decide on. Obviously, we took a look at sold listings in the normal research process, which we have in other videos. So this video, the point is to find a predictive search keyword, cross-reference it on Google, find the best possible keyword you can find, which nobody is doing this process, right? People might search keywords on Google, but they're literally trying to find keywords that are like medium or low competition, because they don't realize eBay's spending millions of dollars in advertising. So when you're looking at a Google keyword for, say, your own website, yes, competition matters. When you're looking for a keyword to use on eBay or Amazon, competition literally does not matter. It does not matter. When I see high, I go, oh great, people are competing for this keyword. That means this keyword works, right? People wouldn't be competing for it if it wasn't a good keyword. So high competition on a keyword that's only 100 to 1K, use it, right? Awesome keyword. Only 345 results to compete with on eBay. None of the top titles in eBay, let's take a look real quick. To anybody in anybody's listings selling the best with this keyword on eBay, use this actual keyword as their main. Glow-in-the-dark race car track. And the best place to put a keyword is right in the very beginning of your title. So it would go right here. Glow-in-the-dark race car track. Now this guy, no. This guy, no, no, no. No. If anyone was doing it, it would be sitting right up here. I wouldn't even have to really scroll down. They'd be sitting up here. So the only guys doing it, they have it like part way through their title. Even these guys you're competing with, which are probably different products than the one you have here, and they're selling for around the same price. So you know that you're selling in a good price range, and you have literally the best keyword. So that's the process. That's how to find predictive search keywords. You can do this exact same process on Amazon. The keywords will pop up as they do right here. So if you go to Amazon, type in dog bed, the same thing's going to happen right here. You're going to get your predictive search keywords, baby toy. So you're literally going to see the top keywords, and I usually stay in 1 to 5 range. Anything after like the 5th or 6th result, like this one or this one, I won't touch unless none of these are actually relevant, right? So if you're selling a baby toy strap, it's like the 8th one down, but it's the only one that's related to your product, so I would click it. And obviously if it's popping up in the eBay predictive search, it's definitely being searched a lot every month on eBay, right? So it's pretty simple. Just this product right here. You can actually get ideas for listing products by using eBay's predictive search. So if you take a look, this keyword popped up in the predictive search results. There's only 643 items related to this search on eBay. So when people ask, is eBay saturated or oversaturated? Is Amazon saturated? What about competition? Why don't you tell me? After watching this video, seeing that you can type in keywords that are only 3 words long, people are like, oh, you have to use long tail keywords like baby strap, toy, kids, fun stuff. Like you have to have like 8 keywords long before you can get little competition. Not true at all. Baby toy strap, predictive search keyword on eBay, 600 results. Tell me if there's competition. I don't see any. I don't see any competition at all. Right? It's insane if you know you're the point is you're selling keywords, right? People are searching for stuff, and how do people search? They type stuff in. When someone types something in, eBay keeps a record documented, and it's inside of their algorithm. It goes from inside their internal data of how many people search for certain keywords, and they literally put it in front of your face through predictive search when a customer starts typing something into eBay. So if I type in iPhone, the top result, iPhone X. And just think logically, does that make sense? Currently the newest iPhone is the iPhone X. So it's obviously going to be the most searched for thing on eBay. So this shows you how accurate the eBay predictive search is. iPhone X, very first result. The next one's actually the 7 and then the 6. What's funny is the 8 and the 6S and the XS are coming after the X and the 7 and the 6. Right? So this is eBay telling you people search for these ones the most. Right? People are still searching for these, but not as much as they're searching for these. And that makes sense, right? iPhone X, newest iPhone, and that makes sense why it's sitting at the top. Right? So that's predictive search. That's how to cross-reference on Google. Can't wait to see you guys crush it. Make sure to follow. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like this video. And click the link below to follow us on Instagram and to like our Facebook page. Cheers, and we'll see you next week.